opportunity for Westhoff. It was bouncing around there for a long time, and Westhoff gets the free. That was more about luck than anything else. The football just bouncing evasively for all four players.
That is super coaching by Mark Williams. Carlton put their loose players back. Port Adelaide would have nothing to do with it. They said, no, we're going to man you up one-on-one. And as a result, Carlton had 2 forwards and Port Adelaide had 8. And as a result, they get a shot.
Justin Westhoff from Central Districts comes in. Kick is on the way. Has it got the carry? Right on the line. Nobody else apart from Jacobs out there this afternoon, I think, would have been able to touch that one.
Good awareness by the young big ruckman.
Well, someone from Port had to be there just to make it harder for him to just jump straight at it.
Just proves yet again that Westhoff's kicking for goal this year has been fantastic. He hasn't had a big match. But that was a lovely kick from outside 50. Well, really interesting 2.5 minutes in front of us here. A goal either way. 3 goals to 1, big difference. It's a 2-goal game at the moment. The Blues make the first break. Simpson lovely to Murphy. On the burst now, Murphy. Stretching them hard. They can't get to him. Magnificent kick to Cruiser. Oh! Well, he was off. He spent it before he had it.
Corns drives it back outside the defensive 50. Cruiser from behind. Clock stops at 18 seconds.
It's a long quarter though, 34 minutes.
What a terrific game it's been. And still the best, you sense, is to come. Throw it outside the attacking 50 for the Blues. Cruiser knocks it down in front. Cassisi has been wonderful. Dragged down. Enjoying things Johnson, at least momentarily. Dragged down though. Couldn't find a way through. Richo.
Port Adelaide Vice-Captain Jacob Certainty's been standing right near the boundary line here for the last minute and a half, just letting the boys know how long there is left. So good leadership.
Knocked down by Trengove. Plenty of Port players around the ball. Well done by Pearce to Boak. There's the siren for 3/4 time. Carlton, when they've got in front, haven't pulled away too often today. In fact, they haven't at all. Probably just over a goal has been their biggest lead. Out of the middle, mark is taken by Russell. Russell comes towards the wing. Simpson again, so much of the football. 24 possessions now. Kicks inside the forward 50. Up goes Corn, slipped over. Houlihan. O'Halpin opens the angle and kicks a goal. What a start for the Blues.
I'll tell you why that happened, Dennis, because Jordan Russell was a loose man in defence, and for the first time today, Port Adelaide didn't realise that there was a loose defender. He got the easy ball. They were able to swing it out the back, and as a result, O'Halpin kicks a goal. Poor work by the Port Adelaide forwards not to realise and call Chaplin up, and in fact, they're just doing it now. They're not allowing that loose defender down back.
He's the big goal kicker out there today. 3 goals, O'Halpin. He's kicked 21 for the season. Now this game perfectly poised. If it wasn't at 3/4 time, even better now for a big finish after a minute of footy. And the Blues, Simpson. Well, Dennis talked about so much of the footy. Yet again, weight worked under it by Chaplin. Cassisi had to fetch it. Judd rode the bump well. Little give was terrific. Yaron got it across to Carazzo to Armfield. Clever kick. Scotland arches the back. Goes for goal. The Blues are in front.
Wow.
Take a bow, Chris Judd.
Yep.
He was the only bloke that wanted the footy. Champions go up a notch when the game's in the balance. There it is. 3 plays. Chaplin decided to bump rather than attack it himself and paid the ultimate price. Good pressure here, but Scotland calm as you like under pressure. Kicks it through, and Port Adelaide, after all the hard work that they've done in the last 25 minutes of the match, find themselves behind.
So the Blues lead it by 3 points. What a start to the final term.
Look at Kade Simpson's first 2 efforts of the start of the 4th term as well.
Yep. And Judd going at that last ball so hard against quality opposition. Kasisi was just undecided. It wasn't a question of not wanting to go. He was just undecided. Now a free kick taken by Cruiser. Inside the forward 50, offhand Satana O'Halpin lines up at his fourth and tugs it far too much to the right.
Didn't realise how much time he had then, Santana.
So, just coming with a giant surge, Carlton, to start this last quarter. Really inspired. Kick towards the centre square. Reaching over the top, Chad Corns takes the mark. He's at centre half back.
No one on the mark.
On the line. Thank you. Play on.
Corns comes out wide. That's a dangerous kick. Schultz needed to mark it, and it's paid a mark.
Back around it.
Schultz is not the best man when the ball's on the ground. You kick it one-on-one. He's got to hold it.
He's got to go now.
Looks down towards half forward. Indicates he's going for distance. Westhoff. In front, Westhoff. Almost the mark, Westhoff. Simpson had his hand pass smothered by Roden. It ricochets out of bounds. So a boundary throw in right half forward. As Port go forward for one of the few times in this term so far, it's been all Carlton.
We've got to remember Carlton are one man down. Kane Lucas hasn't played since halfway through the first term, so we'll see how their legs are towards the end of this match.
Armfield and Pearce done a great job, Armfield, today.
Thanks,
Official
guys.
attendance 30,228. That's a great turnout for Port. Their previous best this year in a non-Crows match was 23,000. So a good effort by their fans. Judd tried to wrest it away. Carazzo, Logan pushing forward, Roden, and then Armfield read it best. He was quickly off the mark.
That's the mark.
Pearce really has to dig deep here. He's had a great year, Pearce. He needs a big last quarter. Port, of course, accustomed to coming from behind in last terms and
this is
winning.
big.
Judd kept his eye on it, and the champ took a beauty.
Yeah, it's a good mark, isn't it?
Yep, in the heart of the centre square.
If he drops that, Port Adelaide have got numbers on the ground. They're in trouble.
Goes out very wide towards right half forward. Telling kick though. Simpson, who can shape this kick back towards the middle. In fact, he goes for the pocket. O'Halpin.
Wow.
O'Halpin is deep in the pocket.
Their first 3 minutes here have been electrifying. I don't know what Brett Ratton said on the three-quarter time, but Port Adelaide haven't been able to win the footy.
No.
That's a good mark.
Guys, 2 metres, please. Out.
And this bloke, Simpson, I don't know who's playing on him, but he's got metres at the moment.
O'Halpin.
See, another bag of 4 today.
Yes.
He's just racking them up.
Opportunity is a wonderful thing. And O'Halpin
He's had a bit of time with this too.
seems to be making a key forward position his own. Deep in attack. In he comes. At his fourth. The kick is on the way. And after all of that, he misses to the near side. So a couple of opportunities.
You just hoped he would, and he did. He hung and held. Schultz, and it's Motlop, by the way. Who else? Here's Schultz. Tringo to Corns. Well, they needed a spark. They might have got it. Ebert, well done at the back by Thornton. Can we have a look at it one more time, please?
That is...
Oh, it's a beauty.
That's beautiful.
Oh. Doesn't play the percentages, does he?
No, he does not. But okay when it comes off. Boundary throw it on the 50 then. Port hitting a goal. Westhoff from behind thumps it towards the boundary. Still the early going in this term, really. Stacks of time. The step ladder was Jacobs. Motlop taking the mark. Margin 6 points. As we've heard, a big crowd watching Port Adelaide. They've captured the imagination locally. Judd, he was in there with a half chance. Down goes Gray. Need more from him. Simpson can give no more. He battles after the football, and the umpire will ball it up right on the 50.
This Davenport side.
Yeah.